Is it time to buy or sell SER-155 Therapeutics stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SER-155 Therapeutics. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get complimentary price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 24th of June 2025, our system has ranked SER-155 Therapeutics as a strong buy candidate, assigning it a score of 6.76. Let's examine how the stock has performed during this time frame. Those who followed our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 130.88% since we first identified SER-155 Therapeutics as a buy candidate 43 days ago. This results in an average return of 3.04% per day since it was designated as a strong buy candidate. The stock currently resides in the upper portion of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower segment of the trend is anticipated. If the price breaks above the upper trend line at $20.26, it will initially indicate a more pronounced rate of increase. The existing 3-month trend indicates a potential change of 133.16% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 86.02% to 143.02%. Turning our attention to the longer term, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of negative 29.37%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 83.54% to negative 29.37% over the upcoming year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $3.20 and $13.73. Our latest daily update for SER-155 Therapeutics includes the headline, "A very strong day for SER-155 Therapeutics stock price on Friday." The SER-155 Therapeutics stock price gained 6.11% on the last trading day, Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025, rising from $18.32 to $19.44. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether it continues to rise or takes a minor break in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated 7.27%, with a daily low of $18.26 and a daily high of $19.59. The price has increased in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 36.81% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has also increased on the last day along with the price, which is a positive technical sign, with a total of 41,000 more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 167,000 shares were bought and sold for approximately $3,250,000. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $26.40, while the lowest price was $6.54. Currently, the price is 26.36% or $6.96 below the 52-week high, and 52.82% or $21.76 below the all-time high on October 6, 2023, when the price reached $41.20. SER-155 Therapeutics is sharpening its focus on SER-155, which is shaping the narrative. In early August, the company released its second quarter results, revealing a 34% reduction in its losses. They also confirmed receipt of a $25 million installment from Nestlé Health Science and announced that they have submitted a Phase 2 protocol for SER-155 to the FDA. Following the agency's feedback, SER-155 has been granted breakthrough and fast-track designations, and Phase 1b data indicated as much as a 77% relative decrease in bloodstream infections following allogeneic hematopoietic stem cell transplantation, with extensive biomarker data shared at ASCO indicating signs of immune recovery. Management is actively exploring business development opportunities to secure more capital and partnerships while streamlining non-core assets to enhance liquidity and concentrate on live biotherapeutics. In the short term, the combination of improving earnings metrics, the Nestlé payment, and regulatory advancements should foster positive sentiment and periodic rallies surrounding clinical milestones or partnership news. Over the longer term, successful Phase 2 outcomes and a partnership or financing that ensures a pathway for development would significantly enhance valuation. Conversely, setbacks in trials or capital shortages could severely limit upside potential, maintaining this as a high volatility and binary biotech narrative. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 12th of September 2024, it was reported that Cowen and Company assigned MCRB a buy rating alongside a hold action. On Friday, the 7th of June 2024, it was reported that Oppenheimer rated MCRB as perform with a downgrade action. On Thursday, the 9th of May 2024, it was reported that Oppenheimer assigned MCRB an outperform rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 6th of March 2024, it was reported that Chardan Capital gave MCRB a buy rating with a hold action. On Friday, the 28th of April 2023, it was reported that Chardan Capital rated MCRB as a buy with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Seres Therapeutics stock. They have categorized the price-to-earnings ratio as sell, and the price-to-book ratio also as sell. However, in terms of return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Seres Therapeutics. The chart today shows mostly positive signals. The Seres Therapeutics stock holds buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, indicating a favorable forecast. Additionally, there is a general buy signal based on the relationship between these two averages, as the short-term average is above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, there will be support at the levels of $17.60 and $14.52. A drop below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, and since then, the stock has risen by 60%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Volume is rising alongside the price, which is considered a strong technical signal. Here are some additional signals that you might find intriguing. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 19 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 96 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 14 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 44 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 43 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal from 20 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 37 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 28 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Seres Therapeutics. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $16.86 and $15.29. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as a breach of this level may lead to a decline towards the next support level. In this instance, Seres Therapeutics has support just below today's level at $16.86. If this level is broken, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $15.29 and $14.85. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $1.33 between its high and low, which is equivalent to 7.27%. For the last week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 10.26%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Seres Therapeutics, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio might indicate that there are low expectations for the company's future, or it could suggest that the stock is undervalued, highlighting a potential buying opportunity. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 12th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 5 cents. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SER Therapeutics. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above. This suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under favorable conditions. In this case, you may want to consider entering a position and using volume to determine the right moment to exit. On the downside, SER Therapeutics encounters its first support level at $16.86. If this support level holds, it could present a promising entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SER Therapeutics from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's take a closer look at some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Eric D. Schaff, who bought and sold 1,665 shares or options in the company. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we found the insider power to be positive, with a ratio of 95.059. In total, insiders purchased 6,068,805 shares and sold 136,306 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $18.74, which represents a decrease of 3.62%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a higher level of risk. A buy signal has been generated from a pivot bottom identified 18 days ago. Is SER Therapeutics stock a good buy? SER Therapeutics exhibits several positive signals and is currently on a strong upward trend. As the saying goes, let the trend be your friend. Thus, we believe it is a favorable choice at this moment, and we anticipate further gains over the next 3 months. Our analysis has been upgraded from a buy to a strong buy for this stock since our last evaluation. Upon reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is somewhat overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 25th of August, we expect SER Therapeutics to open lower by approximately 34 cents, starting at $19.10. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.